Somuchuvo Songo, Uhuru Complex, Angena Safaricom Shop, Wego Amona JM Towers, Ijuera Angena Credit Bank, Asamange, Bahakiri Simiasi number 0111 61500. Gosobali ikira email ase info@uhurusuperstores.com. Uhuru Superstores Limited Kise. Karibu nyumbani.
Karibu. Weleka.
Omwanchumuliria. Vunyita ya TV ntogendrete gukine birengo byobokorera bwito gocha semole ikena kyukirire eta ya TV koene kyabuna kiro monto ingo tonyorare a sorogongo rwaguse isako babuna togo tonyora CTV gosede kode ya obuna botambe na bukuriska nainde iryo tonyore voigo na bogo tumero ujumbe ensemole ase namba yeito ere ase TV yago inyora ubona bubura butua korenteire na ine ntogendere gokoretera eta ya TV ubura bu vwagusi eta ya TV Oborabu Wagusi. Eta ya TV Oborabu Wagusi.
Wanchwa mo ligiriria na indebna na kumanya na okulirira muganito ikiranire ase studio astochi kuligiriria igoro ya literature and echoes of war garoto kwana echoes of war kira omonto ebo morokiwa ebo morokia eba bible na bakenya bonsi mbabanyetenga ninkireteri eri ngosenga ibarocherieterire erieteri goria cha wetera sego soli yokwegya eyarenge gokorwa na eskuru y'abanyaruka ya Butere koro Western alias county ya Nakuru ekero babete gati y'abarukiwa bari babwete na gosoa sekerengo kia nationals asamangana yechigosoli cyokweya n'ikinde kinyinge igasimarwa yabono ntwanyora mangana mange nakorekana abarukiwa bo bagatangwa tukaroranga ababwatani abange besokiriye n'abakenya abange bagokwanira igoreme cyeso yokweya se kiskuru chaito machiko kiboneta ko bwatya etimu nga yekorwa omwegeria ningo bweneta ko ba kyagera skuru y'abanyaruka ya Butere mugoso oyo leko baigeria Kilopas Malalo yokabiro muri cyo manna bwikya makya UDA ekaleto butantanu ekagera omo olikyo manna bwikya makya ODM Edwin Sifuna akalikali huko buno ODM bako gikelige korwe ekyo asabarko barakanite gutangwa koko igukirania egosoli ejo kurende serikali witrase wizara yechisemi mwaziri Julius Migoso gamba agatana serikali tebatange tikole n'abana banjete gutakora egosoli ejo kyombekeli kya Kenya National Human Rights nagero kigabeke petition kogenda gosoera serikali ase ogwikiraniege korwe ekyo kigutanga abarokiwa mbaikiraniege egosoli ejo asengenjo yejo agitwaligeria omumanyi igoro ya mangana yesemi omanyi igoro ya literature omwalimu JONSTONE OBARE oyo korokerera skuru ya Kisii University na ende ule omumanyi gwa mangana yechisemi okwerera na kubika teneni igoro ya mangana alingite chisemi ndochiko manyanga na kia mangana literature and education literature and society amana mangana nda mangi tochikuligeria simargoba yabone goto bwate korobona igambaka omwelio to bese guskenera ta TV Oborabu Wagusi nganchire to mwaliganie asembio karibu sana mwalimu. Thanks for keeping time.
Na watu naleta.
Wacha mapema sana.
Mapema mbuya.
Yerebia. Ntwarenge naye gege wiki eta ende twarojenga wikoche kyagera inuninu abaroke inuninu abalimu inuninu momanyata machiko na marago ya mangane cyose cyokubuse literature akinirende tutaraenda subime nganyura kwa dumwanchi murigiriya ara manyanga naye toriko maigase studio tumanye buchake mo aseye mo karibu sana.
Mbuya mama byangire kakieche nka beka barari baba yanya bari batasonyanga zasivale bakaribisha kipindi hiki era twera mangana literature na kiako baganda ne society na ndenga ki literature yakoenda mona semi na ki literature yakoenda mona politics.
Yeah.
Kiara literature is about the society. Literature ne kumulika a society.
All right. Thank you so much. Kwa mwigure nere Johnston Obare morokia weskuru ya Kisi University. Nakora chakira what is in the air. Kilikira sembeo to kuombi kilikira sembeo banta bangingo kwana bali weskuru ya banyaruka ya Butere mbale tato mucheso bukoigia bali guchigokora unatumanye to mugano gutrimbuka. Ne script ejo twanyaro rije mitandao gweta script eri ya lengo original one na inche nkwanyenga na nyero rije ande na nyeroche. What was wrong with the echoes of war?
Echoes of war uno koligiria magana literature kendingi yakiarenga wrong.
Yeah.
Aliye problem yakiarenga ngainya ntangani the language use the language tumigate as a play area. Number 2 the themes.
Yeah.
Themes chialengalia yani bintu bitu na maudhui ya Kiswahili yani nkie play area igoro yake the theme. Number ya 3 the bali bakonya directors, the directors of the play. Number 4 originalina a play area no director you are konya direct relationship kiabu at the school. Is he a professional? Not a professional number in there. Not key politics. Not key quality.
Yes.
The education. Politicians not kibago so say spaces tiabana education system. They are infiltrating. The last time na tena ki leave education to the experts. They are infiltrating as a education. They are interfering.
Yes.
As a education, those spaces which are secure,
yes,
safe, respected,
yeah,
because those spaces are for the minors.
Okay.
You need space to enjoy their rights.
Yeah.
But not infiltrated. Na politicians maybe their themes so those are several issues, several concerns.
Whatever the echoes of war, content they bwati magwaso kolengana mna y'umwalimu lakini mbiro element getenye chi koligere kwa chama nyo qualify egoso liende yokuya but asa mangana bune team. Who gives out the theme? A team because abana bachikwegera on a given theme. Who gives this theme and ngakiti mwejobochi?
Monomone play. Kiroko dirigiria.
Yes.
Ebintu mbiro the characters. Para say play. Ndogo the protagonists.
Yeah.
Bali ba kolete into kebe. Protagonists.
Yes.
I was making into kiaba.
Yeah.
To go out and the characters when we are going to antagonists. But we are going to got so those characters very important. The two characters as a play. So in the Chico packaged. I will tell some connotations to the political connotations. Now the language you used there is a problem. Because as a literature we have a language a specific register. Language ya literature ni ngaira yake kubwa language ya kawaida. So literature tani ya gazeti ma.
It is very direct.
Because it is direct. Literature is to attract indirectness. Because in the kaira pale ngoro kuna nebwa tege ngoro kuna poetic license. Poetic license means that the way we use language to recover taken into account. No answer go record. When go poetry go record.
Yeah, no.
We record and I get the literature and the carrying no. They are protected by law. Second to go on a poetic license.
But here the writer of the script Tali Morgan Yasibintebi, of course whatever a relationship or the writer was the director. Now what relationship na school. Okay, now what I directly, but this is not the first time koba sa mangana script writing. Echinda chali kukurumanga chietiri. And the same play the tebi wangu utira mpaka chiweka as the nationals. Wana ngomenya kuboliga. Whatever lazima omuntu yo tabo mwanasiasa gose abo muntu watu bwa mateni school. Must that really happen? Oinje na bongo wanya kibwata mangana imaite literature I can go and teach.
Literature CBC.
Yes.
Nibwata mangana kuna collaboration. Collaboration is a key issue at CBC. Nibwata kuna partnerships. Collaboration, partnerships, linkages, and mentorship programs.
Yes.
So we need experts. If Malala is an expert, I know he is an expert. Already research play tuning, now the shackles of doom. Yeah, the same school.
And they are
the choto because they are going castigate the community. Now they read the resources of the country. Like resources change very directed to certain communities. That time he was on the right side of politics. So you guys there was the problem.
Yeah.
Even Dennis Itumbi na the play.
Yeah.
The Kangaroo Girls. There were some political connotations. They did call about sense at the moment. Then Dennis Itumbi. So ndubuate play tuning.
Okay. But
in one age, you have a part in buy. We understanding on the place of our colleague. On the way of our direct play in a school because of the linkages, mentorship programs, expertise, because we want to nurture the talent of the learners. To nurture talent, you have to incorporate about the woman. For example, Malala is a playwright who encourages play, is a stage director, is an artist. But he's a politician. That's the problem.
That's the problem. You have to go back that echoes of war in your picture.
The problem because the theme.
Then why took it so political? Because to me I feel like they should be embracing whatever was written that. Whatever a language, amangana directness, whatever literature don't go to the view and whatever literature, it will not take work direct. Lakini bono tuikira with the Kenya we are mwalimu. You got to take even to be so direct because this is a phone mwalimu. As a literature ngakinta kero yoroke siniba kange to monda chako we tamanya nisi.
Kuna saving the face.
Okay.
Politeness theory nero. Politeness theory batabanga. Ni bugata mangana.
Yes.
You need to save the face of the other person whom you are accusing.
Yeah.
The culprit. You save the face. Politeness theory.
Okay.
So politeness theory, when you achieve, you use a language, diction, choose words.
Okay.
To work on diction.
Yes.
Or choose words carefully. Again, was directly. That's one other directness here.
Okay.
Though it's not good because the message as a communication, you are creating an ambiguity, vagueness. You can't know.
Okay.
No address. So the other person might not respond.
Okay.
This indirect.
But okay, thank you very much. Because we want to understand better and I want to what to avoid next time because you're an expert on that. But who should give directions? What is the role of the Kenya National Drama Film Festival? Because to me, this play may qualify which of any controversy, then it must pass through them. Not so direct politics and education. What is the role of that?
Kenya National Drama. and the film festival.
Yes.
You used to be called Kenya Music Festival Foundation. Kenya National Drama
and
Film Festival. Under the Ministry of Education. It's very independent.
Yes.
I think it's under the Ministry of Education. Under the Ministry of Education, the umbrella is the ministry. And we have another component, Kenya Cultural Center. Regulate. They come with regulations and the policies. Regulate.
Yes.
Who is this? Who is supposed to direct? Who is stage director? As in the drama, as a theater. They come with regulations. Regulations in yes. Regulations in work in isolation. We got to work together with the Teacher Service Commission Act. TSA acting like whatever. Mundu tari gotoka skuru, o interact na abana be skuru, onye tari registered na Teacher Service Commission. Ole to mundu skuru bulu metime. Ngana ro no interact na abana. The mistake ya chave. Iko mangana sali gatiabo. Abumbuya
for mangana security and everything ya abana, abu wiki active ororo eko bali na kubara. But this is not a stranger. Avenga muna inchonda angalia ndaina ke.
Gisara inchora.
Idea ban.
That's it's good because that's a mentorship.
Yeah.
Just collaboration.
Na yeko orora kin.
There's no problem.
Na eno ororo muna kubara na yeko kwa bate una ate virego.
Ni nenta kira sema ngana the education.
Yes, because for one, totara endera to ndatambe the same TSC. Bali yete bakora mangana ye script writing. Amangana yakora kalia bana sichiko soli chiko. Do we have the number independent ngo mwalimu yari kiresa mangana sports?
One that in there one gap. Marara go breach. He is an expert. We need experts, but to just education, comment the learners.
Yes.
It's acceptable. The experts.
Yeah.
But the limit agenda need to be regulated. It comes, our advice, our this is how you perform, our instructions.
Yeah.
You should hand over to the teacher.
Okay.
That's why last time we have left this profession to quacks.
Okay.
They are running the show. That's why we are very assertive. After this, because these things are all over, not only in the Ministry of Education.
Yeah.
You can key external involvement as in the education.
Okay.
External involvement. One already invited, maybe a motivational speaker. The Science Congress.
Yes.
Athletics, external interference or involvement, which is good. But there should be a limit. Involved, but there is a limit and there has to be regulation.
All right.
And a policy. If there is external involvement, which the limit.
Then they should, the TSC, Minister of Education, when I go chama, identify the limits to Monto.
They come up with the policy.
It's because maybe they don't have that on a given things in literature. Because we school also biology, high school. Ako endele sonia and I chin se chocho somia wala mangana ebintu bune
abarimu abari schools babu at the knowledge.
Yes.
They have the knowledge. You are calling it.
Okay.
Only that. Now again, the politics. It is not good to bring a politician because his persona. Persona
yes.
Malala.
Yes.
Direct play school. He might be there to do influence. Influence is educators.
Yes.
An upper hand.
Okay.
So we need to have what we call equity, a level playing field, all the schools.
Okay.
Western region, grade school. We don't have them. So when we have one in another school, the other schools will be disadvantaged because we want the actual talent. Showcase the talent. Apart from showcasing the talent, and out of Kinaki, they are able to operate in the Kutaringa. Somebody comes, watch an themes chair. You think don't support.
Themes someone was a team a year and the contrary. Themes
because it comes out of
who gives this theme?
The play. The plot from scene
so
1 to last scene. Apana. Play aligned the theme with.
Yes.
So the theme this year was to use IT technology to nurture the values, national values. National values integrity, accountability, participation, all those national values of the Katipa, the national values and the principles.
Yes.
So the theme was using ICT to develop, to nurture the national values.
Yeah.
So whatever you develop, every play, every poem, every candidates, every prose, every narrative, it has to follow those parameters, the national values. For what? For socio-economic development.
All right.
That is the theme, the festival of the 2025.
Yeah.
So whatever you develop,
we get in line with that. With the theme of the year. Because the other day, this national festival, I saw there was a play yaregukorwa una abantu bari isiko yechinse, especially bari Middle East makongo bagwetera, and it was done on the very place as a chigo korekanira. The other day bagakora about the gender-based violence and all those things. So we were wondering why these echoes of war, but expecting a very nice play. We whatever. It's about language, it's about the theme, alafu relationship with the director also about the play.
What is his purpose?
What is this
intention? Which will direct the play. It is it is good. We need those experts. They come. But some can have ulterior motives. Make some political messages there. That we kept a drone between is he nurturing talent, is he cooperating, or he wants to come up with annual mileage and due advantage of others. All the politicians in Kenya never take the mileage.
But still we need these politics. Bring politics inside, because now in Kenya we wake up with politics, we take lunch with politics, supper na siasa mondoda na hivyo na kirero ya siasa yale. So the aspect of politics nature with
it's life. Politics is life.
It's life.
It cuts across.
It cuts across. Emente na the chire chiga wana siasa bakulira. So what is even the essence? You are play. What is the essence?
A play. Never play.
Yeah.
Never poem.
Never poem, yes.
Never narrative.
Never narrative.
A short story. Never skits.
Yes.
A small play. There's a play there.
Yeah.
Parliament of Owls.
Which one?
Parliament of Owls. Yani bunge yenye chinya kuumia.
Parliament of Owls.
Owls. OWLS. Parliament of Owls. Bunge yechinya kuumia. Lati buko gasome ora kumsana. Na kichinya ni chikoroko Owls. But in the African context, Owls national chikoroko na they are prophetic.
Yeah.
They have vision. You see, they see far. They are prophetic in nature. Chibuate higher intelligence.
Yes.
Oh, not you can take over the leadership of a certain imaginary country in the bad kingdom. So you going to imitate it, Jinda. Because that's a set book.
That's a set book, yeah. And that's a set book which mwalimu na rutumiri ujumbe tiko nyotara swa kana mentioning ayo no somewhere onye tichense chetu chike to there being a literature, arts as a mirror to society.
Zamira.
Ni kioo cha jamii.
Unaangalia jamii, unaiona huko. Ukitaka jamii nzuri, kuacha ikuwe nzuri, ndio ukiangalia usianze kulalamika.
So anasema even before is a mirror to society, even before the echoes of war.
Yes.
We had kifo kisimani.
Very many.
Kifo kisimani I took the role of Nyalwe. If you remember, the Nyalwe was the wife to the king Bokono. So here it portrays obugambiyete botare ko endi wabuya kifo kisimani. So mukungana batani mara, in fact the role of women in leadership was gusira oburai. So letabikyale okwanira igo abantu buna bali ngange no mugambi buna bakomo Syria bakomo body direction and the wife was firm kama tenga unapotea. Hawa watu na waita washauri wako wanakupoteza na wanakudanganya. Hakusikia bali bakomo vindovira byeska what is happening in the society even now. Atu mugambi naro manyetenga na rote besagete kolega sigete bali bamuta intu akorete intu irete beseria ali to gocho ebe seri intu ato mabara na watu bana bao tabana bik na sio hivyo. So anasema we had kifo kisimani, petrol in the city and others which were talking about vices in the society.
An enemy of the people.
All those things.
Man of the people, man of kafira.
Man of the people. Shamba la wanyama. So many things. Si kuona kama Aminata, yes. Tumbua kibengia mchanga. And all those. So the Butera girls raise bold, courageous students. Their play echoes of war speaks against injustice and violence. You want to answer it, but one the language. In literature, a language
because it is typically deviate from the standard language.
From the standard language.
Deviation. You go for grounding.
So, message you go the language. And by the way, narora that script you in the language then better than
illustrate.
It's very well understood. But will they continue with that?
A prayer, literature,
okay.
Mathematics. Tenga English.
Yes.
And English ni machikaya. So a language, like now use the language of literature, which is stylistic, figurative. The diction, the vocabulary.
Yes.
You can deviate. You can use. You can and standard English.
Okay.
You can break the rules of grammar. That's literature. There is a reason you are
yes.
A green grass in the snake. Even the man of kafira, man of the people. There is a reason.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
The things
what are the conditions, elements as a literature?
People like indirectness. People like indirectness. They don't like directness. Directness, you don't save the face.
Yes.
People need to face to save the face of the other person.
I get you.
Be polite.
Okay. The government has responded with intimidation and censorship. This shows a loss of moral authority. It sends clear message to the youth. School drama are platforms for expression and healing. They nurture future leaders and change makers. Butera girls must be applauded, not punished. Arts speak where guns fail. Silencing children only amplifies the echoes of war. I'm Kennedy Boy, listening to you along Marani Rachonyo.
Rachonyo sub-county.
East boundary. Yes.
And he's the one who asked those questions last time. 4 questions.
Oh yeah.
He's the same. He told me he's following.
Yes.
Though he doesn't understand Ekekusi, he understands English, Kiswahili, and Dhoruo.
And Dhoruo.
Even me, I understand English, Kiswahili, Dhoruo, Ekekusi. Yes. Achumabere. Anti studio. Wawo your mouth back literature. Daraka. Bambere.
All right.
One tier.
Yes.
We are talking, we are discussing.
Anyway, ameandika mazuri sana. Kennedy Boy, thanks a lot for your feedback and for your contribution.
He is my good friend, I know. He's a principal of a school at Njoro.
Oh, okay.
In Kitutu Masaba.
All right, that's Principal Kennedy
Boy from Homa Bay County. Rachonyo East Sub-County. In Kenya.
Thank you so much, our brother in Kenya. Thank you so much, Principal, for watching with us. From Herrera, Neromo Omoi Philippi, the visitor Akorokwa JONSTONE Obare is the lecturer. Whatever has said about parliaments of alls. Alikuwa ndibia. Mention it was speaking about leaders.
Yes.
And in fact we could reflect what is happening in Kenya, especially the Speaker of the National Assembly and the President. Though
and then you read that book,
yes.
It is a replica of what happened last year.
Yes.
The Gen Z protests. Exactly.
So what are the best characteristics of a narrative, of a choral verse, of a play, of a poem? What are some of those? What to expect?
In the literature. Number one.
Yes.
The characters. Choose the characters who can move the plot.
Yes.
The character chingia, chikosukia, you are things.
The plot. What you're planning.
If it's a short story, if it's a play,
yes.
If it is a novella, the plot, whatever about the plot, the characters. Choose the characters well. How they blend with the major characters,
yes.
The minor characters, the protagonists, the antagonists.
Yeah.
Number two, because now whatever a theme, poem or play, the major theme, major theme the setting.
Okay.
The setting an imaginary place, a real world.
Yes.
A setting, very important. Language is very important. Very language of literature.
Indirect.
Indirect. People like indirectness. Some stylistic devices. Just to equal. Foregrounding of the content, foreground the concepts. You foreshadow them.
Yeah.
Foreshadowed.
Yes.
Literature.
Yes, literature.
Foreshadowing. Foreshadow.
Okay.
You can create the issues of suspense. Use words properly. Yes. You choose words. Choose your choice. From synonyms. Register. This is what a register.
Yes.
The first paragraph.
Yeah. You know.
Man of Kafira, the register.
Yes.
Language. Very unique, yes, about it. Very unique. Francis in book.
Stylistic.
The technique.
Yeah.
The technique you to me develop the team.
Yes.
Okay. The message. They will collect a message. In suspense.
All right. It is free class. What is really happening in the country to understand for the betterment of the future and the society. Reflection, yeah. Yes, society. What is happening? Yeah.
During the corona era, abasonge bateba orwa ekarara kubekere kweligeria wata yo ninja ka
kyanga ibanduzi
akwate ebiche na rusha so musonga ateba yange biche onte ebyo kuchaka mambia akoyo 2 days
osire ko
nganje ko akari ne dia malemo y'abantu akabeka kisanyanga kako that time the corona was feared.
Yes,
they were feared akujira ko nyomanyira ake ko bajiri bitawo bike
yes
akari ne dia malemo examina akwero
anyway talk about literature and politics because neta kirebe very clear mwali etwale kindabe
ane raini
etwale ya line yo adire tandira kuri ekara ya twale line kabisa biatana nekane because we are beginning to mix
umwatana no toko roro
unamukutana machi tukono mubasu literature education and politics because ubona ko twachakira kuburukani yani kigende ne bituma paka kidengwa which is not right. Talk about that naende karato highlighted the emerging issues from the Malala issue as much as the play is concerned. Katora chakira the emerging issues. Politics and the, all right, that's okay.
Literature ningia. Not what is a reflection of the society. The society, you know, to what the politicians, all forms of people. The politicians work. Abari mnowari, amamboga nwari, kichana ya pikipiki nwari, kirumondo nwari. As a society,
yeah.
One literature, na politics nwari. One. Ntakitenkuanire kesi kia potere. Kia lettere some issues.
Yes, sure.
Number one, nakuwa na iga infiltration by politicians as a spaces jaba.
Boswana
no. Nuku yakole bande ngulikuya. Tayi as a space jaba na choka. Other sectors of government, other sectors of the economy,
yeah.
Other sectors of social life. Outside the influence ya soil mono. Ngwe wongo munda bati wa privacy. Esi mega chama ayo yitigo yubu ka nyagata. In school. No. All sectors of the economy. Infiltration ya very grusko ko ko very grusko. Iko ngote abanga politics. Bali mwanja. Policies chiroso. Chingia.
Yeah.
Egera politics eba isolated cross spaces chabana school. Ningi ngotebera iro. Teams injire politicians wala leta saying na school situation. Teams yichi njiri chabana. Etini chabanta bane?
Chabanta bane.
Ngo bana ngotabana ki koko kwana kutora bana baberane. Teams injire chitaringi asabana.
Okay.
Chira asabana kuna radicalization. Because we want to raise a society with the values.
Yeah, the integrity.
Those values, the principles and the values of leadership.
Yes.
Education. One of politicians also education. Your values, no. They start radicalizing our force. No need that we be literature. We have some things. And the psychological causes is our awareness.
Yes.
They grow with those teams.
Okay.
So politics. Education. Today, Mararo and Butere.
Yes.
On your marriage. 2025, 2026 drama. Bachiro Senki's school. 2027 high school.
Yes.
2028 Kaga.
Yeah.
Because mucho vale kutoa appetite. Politicians kucho vale kutoa appetite naki ndoche mileage ya sekuru. Ndoche ndosie play abale ngati bakorose.
Yeah.
Ndoche ndosie play na bango na
mileage.
They get an advantage of others. They start in
getting intended.
Getting savare komu ya pi. Aso education. But kibono they are taking care of the purpose, hidden. The intention. That's why I have a policy very serious. In collaboration with the Ministry of Education, Kenya Cultural Center.
Yeah.
Now, Kenya National Drama and Film Festival.
Yes.
Come with policies, regulations, regulate. What extent a politician ever ikase wanafunzi. Nturukana marara. That extent, because we don't know what his intention. We don't know his intentions. We don't know. Let them leave to the experts who are teachers. That's why we call upon the teachers. Don't allow yourself to be used again. I want a politician. Because of his persona, I will intimidate him. And he's not trained.
So the problem here is intention. You had a very good intention. What is happening around the country, take out so that at least leaders can watch and see. We need to do this and this. But now, because he is a politician, they go thinking good intention. So the more reason there should be a way.
Ever regulated. Or they play. Direct.
Okay, I see.
What is the intention?
I see.
What are the politicians? What is set a wrong president? Education
education. Thank you so much, Mwalimu Johnston Obare. And told him to tweak us Margobe Yabona Chinga Kumyoka Woka, Akorkwa Kunga, Onyangeri, Awateba Obare J Magutu, Mwalimu Magufuli. The directness, in quotes, in echoes of war is associated with the artistic language used in both the mainstream and social media. Such artistic use has blurred the boundary between literature and history. Obare J Magutu.
Kunga is a good guy.
Okay. Okay.
Siku nyingine mumuite hapa ongea mambo ya Kiswahili. Mimi mambo ya Kiswahili
tunafaa kumuita. Tuchanganue hiyo kitabu.
Huyu ni mchanganuzi wa makala ya
kabisa. Akunga Onyangere.
Mchanganuzi wa makala.
Mchanganuzi wa makala.
Na register sachiri. Kwa register anasema ni sachiri.
Ni sajili.
Register.
Sio register.
A special language. Because even in law, they want the register. Register of the language of law. This is different. You cannot understand it.
Yeah, sure.
The language of medicine is different.
You cannot understand.
The language of engineers. You have to go register. So even in literature, they want the register. Sajili kwa Kiswahili.
Sajili.
Uita huyo mwalimu akuja chama.
All right. Na Mohamed Obisa. Obisa.
From Mombasa. From Mombasa.
Mohamed Nyakinda Obisa na wapata live from Mombasa. Yes.
Mombasa huyo ni my nephew.
Uncle Nasara, well done. Thank you so much, Mohamed Obisa. Jeria Kerubote be listening. Echoes of War, Kronumbo, Manama Bahrain, Kingdom, Wikankaso, Kisi County. Julius Mogaka Gikonde, Otomire
from Nyabururu, around here.
Yeah.
The proprietor of Eastman College.
The professor, you
know, he's a professor of marketing and economics.
Yes.
He was midwife of the Saimara University in Kisi, where we were there, we were assisting in the department of
Mangari Komi na Ikomi, again, according to Sarah Ontita and TV, I'm Dr. Gekonde. Kindly allow me to ask the guru of literature, Mr. Obare Magutu, to help and educate our people about African culture, meaning literature. According to African literature, who was supposed to educate young generations about the African ways of life?
Good.
Number two, what was the essence of African literature, music and drama about? The essence of African literature, music and drama. Were the witchcraft, sorcerers, thieves, and people with bad characters allowed to educate young people? Why do young generations study music and drama in school? What will it help them? Does schools have syllabus, curriculum guiding them on music and drama? I want to NCPC by the way. And you mentioned the pathway about sports science.
Arts and sports.
Yeah, arts and sports. Who are the custodians of those documents?
Yeah.
Who are supposed to train the subject related to music and drama in schools?
Yes.
Is it allowed that anybody can enter the school provided he or she knows how to dance or sign and start training students? Hiyo number 6, Dr. Gekonde, what is the role of Teacher Service Commission in managing the school and its syllabus? Number 8, for the last few days, we have been seeing Butere girls issues being discussed, echoes of war. People who are not employees of Teacher Service Commission have claimed to be the owners of that play, and they are not among the teaching staff of Butere girls. Will I be wrong to equate them to terrorists of education, like Osama bin Laden of Afghanistan?
They are infiltrating education.
You, as the guru of English and literature, is it good to extend politics to classroom using kids who doesn't have IDs as the smoking gun to shoot the target? Finally, what can you advise the society, more so politicians, about education and its environment?
For a long time,
yeah. So, how does schools have syllabus and curriculum guiding on the music and drama? And who are the custodians of these documents?
I say those areas, yes. Learning areas in schools. It's subjects.
Yes.
Those syllabuses in produced by Kenya Institute of Curriculum Development.
Yeah.
Okay. She was applied to schools. The custodian is the deputy principal, the deputy head teacher of school.
Yes.
Okay. Those documents are there.
Okay.
Schemes of work. You register. It does register. In the language is very special.
Yes.
Even the teachers have registered. No other language is very unique. Schemes of work.
Records
of work.
Records of work, yeah.
Timetable.
Timetable, yes.
T-Bad. Those are the things we don't understand about. Those are the records who keep. Who keeps those records? The deputies in charge.
Yeah.
With those records. The syllabuses in general. Then Kenya Music and Film and Festival. Kenya National Drama and the Music and the Film Festival.
Yeah, Film Festival.
They have syllabuses.
Okay.
Syllabus in general. Produced by that organization. Kenya Music, Drama, and the Film Festival.
Film festivals.
They are produced syllabuses. Class, category.
Okay.
Compose their own composition. And in Nairobi,
yes.
Chikuru kuna set pieces.
Okay. Yeah.
Chire direct yokola to chokugiri abana. Chiro ko compose only composition.
Okay.
Ya Malala is only composition.
Composition, no, I see.
Chiro chigo
direct mwegiri abana.
I know what.
The roles kwa the ayana shisha.
Mustafa, Xavier, and Anita.
Anita.
Sultan.
And all those.
So those syllabuses are there.
Right.
Kenya Music, the Drama Film Festival.
Now, what is the essence of African literature, music, and drama about?
Those ones are there to but the creative. Could develop a creative mind, a creative personality. Creative.
Yes.
A critical thinker, a problem solver. You think critically.
Okay.
You solve problems. You become assertive. Be assertive. Say no. When you say no, you mean no. That no means yes. And then you know the culture of the people. Literature and music.
Yes.
How people live. Morals, values.
Because whatever man will buy, we go back.
And one it is entertaining, they have some boredom, they enjoy for enjoyment. It is also there to enrich their knowledge. They can also go in for some information. They go to cross literature, cross drama, cross music. Some information there.
Okay. Can we say in the future, drama just be among politics tab mungana environment, mungana marriage.
Politics is life. Politics is no working.
What a great life, Lende.
You can't do without politics.
Yes.
Politics is never no? Without politics.
Yes.
We have bad politics. You create the
okay.
Economy the social setup.
That is true.
Religion like kwa nyora ba kanisa barabo. Aruba kanira mangana kuna wasabu chichi kanisa chao. Bakani politicians.
Yes.
Only kanisa ya kandi politicians imana gocha yebwangu bwangu na wasaira abali pulpit.
Yeah.
Nchipi.
By microphone baja credit.
Wasanga tali bono bakona kukwana bako mupisho mocha watabona gake.
But they have a right.
Let them be assertive. Kuna kuchagua usanga ngara wake school kindly. Keep off. Like politics.
But yale kobe ngaote kwana mangana politics na ndeli kuna the same malala. Yale weta yanda paka banyora ke ko.
Yale weta. The problem. That the team.
Okay.
It is inciting.
Echoes of war.
It's inciting.
But we see wars everywhere. Nyamira County, there is war right now.
Oh, and when you say echoes, you go to Rabasegi.
Yanne amari you get to you get the ricorda tambe.
Draba. Say
Draba.
No, talk panic.
Okay. But then with this element, you know, but everything about the script was very okay. And I got following keenly. But my question is, why was this play allowed? Sorry. Was allowed to go all through up to the national level? Was the play a problem? It's because of politics. Aricha.
Now, Aricha from
Aricha Robert Tararika.
University also medicine.
Okay.
Robert Aricha.
From
Gizito Masaba. Sub-county, regional, national. The problem is this.
Yes.
Adjudicators.
Yes. Honorable adjudicators, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, in front of you is entire TV ladies.
Ready to present to you.
Yes.
A play entitled Echoes of the War. Or Echoes of War.
Echoes of War. Yes, Echoes of War. Sit down, relax, and enjoy.
And you relax, you enjoy.
Then what did they do?
Yes. From the sub-county.
Yeah.
Got the Buranga. Or panel repeating.
Okay.
Adjudicators. Now, according to the adjudicators.
Yeah.
That adjudication sheet, they will be paying characterization, synopsis, the theme, language use,
okay.
Language
presentation,
diction, choice of words, use of devices, stylistic, foregrounding. Do we have a cathartic effect?
Yes.
And the effect get corrected. Catharsis.
Yes.
Makaba some comments yali. Chenjiga ba chenjiti. Bakaendelea sub division yani county.
Yes.
Ikasuka puja. Bakora karabati ikasuka.
And regional.
Regional. Ikasuka. You cannot proceed once okoro karabati nyinga. Because kilkia better adjudicated at the regional level. If you make changes, you got to recover. Because they have a copy.
Okay.
Don't change. We gave you for position 1.
Yes.
Once it go according to Binda. That's wrong.
Changes everything.
You don't do that.
But sorry for cutting you short, Mwalimu. But how may reside on the national level? How did they know that?
Intelligence
yeah.
Minyoka akimana na mange mono. Jensi ya kora mangana mange. Ware ande kuratiga. Na marar nuru cha lenga UDA. Akaruwa. Ono bad bride troche. Troche unspoken language. You want to think abutuni kwa. To alenga dayo ya. To etani. What did you expect?
Wala jana chibombu gidi yote kontagora asake office. Anyway, Malala is the problem because he's a politician. Politicians should learn to stay away from what that idea.
The idea dingi era yo mwalimu. Abe a directing thing. You can guide. Turko bakana. Sikana some expertise. Because no abako a politician, I want some expertise. Correct. A politician, no. What expertise to onega. So not bad.
Okay.
But there is a limit.
Yeah.
To go at the back bedroom.
Okay.
Mataria at the back bedroom. I just as a director his stage.
What's wrong with that? The composition is his, so he understands better.
That means again to creative. Creativity because they are supposed to when you own.
Okay.
So the creativity you need to
just kitu cha butokero mwalimu ndara kubuli abere yengencho to crown li but ndendo chi mwalimu Amos Bosire Onserio akotabana we can't start radicalizing our kids at this tender age.
Okay.
We must stop using children for our self gains. I was not happy with what happened. Yo mwalimu Amos Bosire Onserio from Kisumu. Yes, mwalimu amekasirika sana, anasema atufai kuchanganya watoto.
Omuntu le trending akya kwandos bana.
Okay.
Mwalimu. Politician ngibete politician.
Okay.
Era digache skuru aruchibesa. Trosidas. Tokore bintu.
Afasi de abana be kuruchibesa yani gari makuta ebako.
Taya chiko sanga ngaranga nero gutatu trini abana bana ngo somi. Mon tako ba tara batrini abanga ini bintu kete. Baze kontra bobena ki. Nocho mwalimu njoto. Takama yete kenda. Kani politician ele tamanya?
Ero tamanya.
Ara yete diguruna misteaching.
Yeah. Okay. Teresa Kemto na tulitiko karatina awateba good akunga onyangeri na birandire otebire Magufuli. Na kuita Magufuli.
Bando gato dinali gachara mu university. Li Magufuli alenga moyo.
Okay.
I was a no-nonsense person.
Oh, like him. I loved that
so
guy.
The director alenga chara mu yabando kama Magufuli.
Magufuli kazi ya Kwaso. Kwaso. Sijui kama yeye ni jina gani.
Kwaso,
ni ipi katika kuhakikisha hii drama katika drama haibuki tena?
You know more director quality assurance and standards officer. You the director quality assurance and standards officer. He is supposed to ensure that again the threshold staged.
Yes.
That is his
work with the theme, the language, the directors.
To assure quality and standards. They don't understand.
Yeah. So, tora ne ba ka liborito chideke chito tigiri chideke nga director na boko minyori ndo chenga tukatigiri yange saba osesita. Yes? Yes. Teacher Service Commission role kiere because at first before Otara Debi I was blaming Teacher Service Commission because for one there are women moja sawa alimu very responsible of this. Now one of the CPC last week you told me sport
science.
Yeah, sport science. You which go take you mwana go gende line you. I'm not sure. Ose abalimu ntobwate enough. Uyo kuchukira bana dota. What the role of Teacher Service Commission? Tebanga nokaba abango whatever you tali registered na Teacher Service Commission. Aba wena nokaba registered na Teacher Service Commission bado na obaleka na masakara. So what is your calling to Teacher Service Commission naende ngaki patakire ko handle such issues?
That's about staffing, yeah?
Staffing.
The Teacher Service Commission about functioning. About staffing. Staffing needs kire school, kire county, sub-county, they very met. The staffing norms
yes.
They got the regulations. But no, the problem we don't have enough money. Everybody is registered by TS, but they will not be employed. That's the problem. The problem is with the charity. Treasury. We are still working. Priorities to what? When a president can be able to give a donation, which is a kanisa,
Millions of money.
Which the donation. Yeah. Donation in Kenya, yes. How do you find senators, MPs? And by
the speaking of MPs, SRC, but I recommend our bunge
360,000.
366.
Even to be a mileage.
Yes.
Even to be Beyonce.
The name there is no fine.
Come on, the table, Marimu Karadio, Korea was done. My teachers are having peanuts. One Roman senator, animal senator, nominated. Tanya could move motion, Tanya could move a bill in the National Assembly, the Senate, 360,000. Now I'm going to think of Stoker. Yes. This wrong. Why ignore the bedrock, the foundation, the teachers. Teachers will come and strike. Yeah. We maybe go again. Peanuts. Yes. 36,000 shillings. The class na school. Yeah. Care total. Even two. So that's why I told you priorities they are wrong. The Teacher Service Commissioner but over 200,000 but the registered by Teacher Service Commission. All right. 360,000 is equal to after these incidents that happened, because they felt like in solidarity with the which was good. So going forward in the minds advice President they sit down, they take coffee. So going forward, going forward, yes. Tabula rasa. Yeah. The brain yomwana is just plain. Ibintu byokubeko na byakubata. So abana bari very traumatized. Because they have been traumatized. Una injects part kyo wango bumwana. Yes. Kyo labya bari ndosomerete. Abana bari bayirwe through counseling. Yes. Tali guidance. Kiabeire. Counseling one wa stage 2. Bakalo counseling. Kila bakalo counseling. Because it is traumatizing. Even the play, it was performed outside. Because of they performed on stage outside. Now it became real. It became real. So we want to perform, we go the stage day outside the theater. Okay. Through the counseling process, again, I was traumatized. That's a bad experience. Yeah, I can agree with you. About drama, about literature, what are you insisting for them to do to avoid the external ideas? Yes. Yes. That skill, literature, art, the one word art. Remuneration is saying which was on top because that's an extra work. Source from outside. We have remuneration. On top of the usual remuneration that we have. Okay. By through a refresher course, by which course trained properly. Good stage directors, good artists. Right. Experts. Thank you. Thank you so much. And next time we'll always engage you because you're a man, you're a teacher full of knowledge and education. You're going to talk about discharge. You just want to this knowledge from you. Thank you very much, Mwalimu. And echoes of war. There was some elements determine
ekere eko korwa gososoro yokwegi ego korwa yote 9-10 ni tikwa kere institution ya independent onyene skuru abalimu bakoliga siabo onyena magendro wanasiasa wafanye mambo yao na liyekoleta sanity ende yaleta umwatananekano asinjira ere endonge twalengenere Johnston Obare lecturer Kisii University na ende education expert na ende na yule yakorko Magufuli na ende guru ya mangana literature and you can attest to that ndio bono twenye saa kulende na ichande ndi chikorga chinsa inyendo chategere chideka ikomiga ankoira nanda semese yinkumanya mange asinjira yobikira ntwara obutukoborobya twara chinga kichingia mukobati Joseph alinga sensemo ye kamera Ruth Aluda erura sensemo ende ya transmission nche kwa Sara Nyarangi Ontita.
TV Oburabu Wagusi Omwanchumurigeria Bunita ya TV ntogenrete gukine birengo byobokorera bwito gocha semole ikena kukeirire eta ya TV koene kebuna kiro monto ingotonyorare a sorogongo Rwagusi Isako babuna togo tonyora CTV gosede kode ya obuna botambe na bukuriska nainde iryo tonyore Voigo na bugutumira ujumbe ensemole ase namba yeito ere ase TV yago inyora obona bubura butua korenteire na inde ntogendere gokoretera eta ya TV oburabu Wagusi.
Karibu Mwalimu International Hotel Kisii kwa mandhari ya kupendeza. Tuko na vyakula vitamu vinavyopikwa na wapishi waliohitimu kama vile samaki, nyama choma, kuku na aina zote za vyakula vya kienyeji. Conference hall kwa kufanyia mikutano aina yoyote. Vyumba vya kulala vya hali ya juu, vinywaji mbalimbali kwenye